Welcome to Night Rips. So today's going to be a fun opening. It's a product I've opened before, but not a series I have ever opened. And that would be 1994 Top Stadium Club, but Series 3. I have opened up a lot of Series 1 and 2, none of the Series 3. So for me to finish my quest, obviously I have to open them all. So we'll go ahead and get ripping on this. So as I'm opening this up, talk about this set a little bit. This is actually the smallest series that was from 1994. You know, the first two series had 270 cards per set. This one's only got 180. This one also doesn't have all the rare cards that the other series did. You know, it does have the Dugout Dirt at 1 in 6 packs. It also has that Golden Rainbow, 1 per pack, and it has the first day issue. Of course, you know, that's the one box hit. But what this one actually has, and as I show it right here, is this Stadium Club Finest. Now, this is also a 1 in 6, so it actually has the same odds as Dugout Dirt. So we'll see. I haven't even looked at, or at least I don't remember what the pictures of it looks like. So let's go ahead and find it together. So, as always, I pull out 6 packs. Since there's a lot, and we're going to go ahead and take our time looking at these packs, because obviously, new product, plus I love Stadium Club. So before we get ripping, let me go ahead and take the time to invite you to join the channel by hitting that subscribe button below, and also click the notify bell so you know when I put stuff up. Okay, let's go ahead and get ripping, zoom in a little bit so we can appreciate what the cards look like. Of course, let's look at our odds. It's always nice whenever you have odds that you don't have to squint to try to see, but you can see basically everything I've already said. It doesn't mention the Gold Rainbow simply because those are 1 per pack. And I always have to stop talking whenever I open up these because it does take me a long time to open these little aluminum packs. Sometimes can be a little bit rough to open. So let's go ahead and get ripping. Brand new cards. Oh, this is interesting. It's real interesting to see somebody wearing a mask from 1994. Of course, this is Bobby Ayala in that Gold Rainbow. It's actually kind of a little bit of a surprise, honestly. Don't know why he's wearing a mask, but we know it's not because of COVID. And these are sticking a little bit, but not enough to damage the cards, it seems. Or if it is, it's going to be very minor. You know, like right around the edges. And we did pull our first day. Bob Magnanti. Pity it's got a little bit of damage to it, but I think there's less than 1,500 cards that was stamped. You know, each one of these cards, there's about 1,500 of each card that was stamped with this first day issue. And that would be our box set right there. Mike Felder. Yeah, these are sticking a little bit. That is Rookie Rocket. Trashel. Steve Trashel, pitcher for the Cubs. Stephen Howe. Ooh, this one stuck pretty good. We still got more of the Major League debuts even in this set. This would be the late set. So some of the traded players will be in this one. Which, you know, if you've watched some of my other streams, anytime you get to the last series, that is the traded time. So next pack. All right. One of the triplets, Greg Maddux. An interesting thing about this set, of course, that's Jack Morris, Gold Rainbow. Interesting thing about this set is this was the year that the entire season didn't go. You know, obviously the strike happened at the end of the season. There's the Rocket. At the end of the season, they went on strike, and they struck until kind of early, I forget exactly when in 95. Of course, that would be the year that the Braves won the World Series. One of our info cards talking about dugout dirt. 4 more dugout dirt cards in this set. Includes Frank Thomas, Jeff Kent, Randy Johnson, and Darren Daulton. Be interested to see if we pull all 4. We haven't been lucky yet. It's Eddie Murray, active all-time career leader. For what? Oh, hitting a home run from both sides of the plate. That's pretty cool. Here's an outfielder, Ryan Klesko. That back looks a little bit different. What's his back look different for? Because he is a rookie rocker. Klesko. That's kind of cool. A little bit different kind of rookie card. There's Lonnie Smith, Sean Dustin, and Cavalier, Mike Hampton, and we got 2 more. Oh, this is neat. Pedro Martinez, his major league debut. That's kind of cool looking. Okay, and then Denny Martinez. Let's get to our 3rd pack. All right, there's Jim Edmonds, and for our gold, we pulled Darren Holmes. Got one stuck to it, so there we go. There's David Segai. There's the Pedro Martinez we all know and love. Of course, when he was with the Expos, not the Red Sox. We got fantastic finishers. This must be another one of the sets. Of course, this is another one of the info cards. Okay. Talking about going into the playoffs. Of course, there was no playoffs this year. It was went on strike. There's Pat Mahomes. And of course, this is not the Pat Mahomes that everybody's trying to chase. Obviously, his son was the one that everybody wants. But of course, you don't find that in baseball. You find that in football because this is Patrick Mahomes II's father. And he actually calls himself Patrick instead of Pat, so he can actually separate him from his dad, so that people know the difference. Got our Ricky Bones. Of course, he was with the Pittsburgh. I think that was a traded card. Andy Stankiewicz, and that I do like this design from the Astros uniform back in the 90s. Luis Polonia, and oh, this is cool. It's another one of those special ML debut, and this would be James Mouton, which is kind of funny because his is actually the Bowman preview card that I have pulled. So that's an interesting one, a little bit different, but let's put him to the side. Why not? 4th pack is Omar Vizquel, and our gold card is sticking to it a bit. Let's see who it is. Oh, Bernie Williams. Nice slugger there for the Yankees. There's Rocket again. Eric Hansen. And I'm hoping we finish this set. Again, there's only 180 cards, so fingers crossed we will. And this is something a little bit different. What is this? Well, first off, it feels like it's not stuck. Oh, this is nice. So this must be the Topps Stadium Club finest. This time we got Albert Bell. And it is a thicker card. That's what was confusing me. Very cool. And very deserving of going onto a stand. Another rookie Rocket, Carrasco. Not the Carrasco we all know. It's Hector Carrasco, not Carlos. And we got Greg Maddux. Is this one of those, yeah, fantastic finishers? And I would say Greg Maddux would be one of the fantastic finishers. 4-time Cy Young winner. David Wells, showing off his gun with, I guess, his kid on it. Mike Blowers. Howard Johnson. Who's he with at this point? Because obviously he was a longtime Met, and he had gone to the Rockies. Don't remember him going to the Rockies. I didn't really watch the Rockies play that much, though. Stan Javier, and of course, Eddie Murray, who had been everywhere. I think more memorable for me was his time with the Orioles. Of course, he was a Dodger. He was obviously an Indian. Fifth pack. Definitely one of the problems when you bounce from year to year, as much as I do, remembering who was where when. So I don't always remember. Steve Carsey. And we got Stan Javier in that rainbow, gold rainbow. Oh, we got Pedro again. And we're going to see a lot of repeats in this. You know, again, there's 12 cards per pack, 24 packs, but there's only 180 base cards in this. So you'll only pull, you pull a rainbow gold, and that's about it. You might pull, of course, those other sets are actually parts, like this one is parts of the, they're like a subset. So they are still base cards. But there's talking about the all-time career leaders, Ozzie Smith, Eddie Murray, and Lee Smith. A lot of Smiths in that one. There's Darren Jackson, Sean Berry, Greg Olson. We got another one of these ML debut cards, Alex Gonzalez. I wonder why they made those a little bit different. Who knows? There's Sid Bream, Julio Franco, and Paul Sorrento, and I think there's one up behind him, and there is Scott Sanderson. All right, got one pack to go. See if we pull anything here. If we're banking on anything, well, that's weird. Well, I was going to say, if we're banking on anything special, it would be the Dugout Dirt, but for whatever reason, this one has no red foil on it. So it's Kelly, who knows? Because we're missing the top Stadium Club logo, and we're missing his last name. Huh. So obviously, something went wrong in the printing. It's Kelly Stinnett. And of course, he stuck to the card behind it, which unfortunately is my gold card of Greg Smoltz, Fantastic Finishers. Well, that really stinks, because it definitely took some damage in that card. But again, this is my set anyway, so still hang on to it. Not like I was going to grade them. And the golds, I wasn't even going to try to finish them all, but it just stink whenever you do get some damage. But it looks like we might have only lost that gold or that red foil on that one card, because I'm seeing it on everybody else. Yeah, this set here kind of did brick a bit. Ooh, that's a nasty sound. But we got to remember ship. And of course, it left a little bit of ink on it, but it looks like most of the damage was actually done on the card I don't really care about. There's Aaron Sell. Got another Fantastic Finisher, Frank the Big Hurt. Nice. There's Greg Cadaret, Will Clark. I think that was after his time with San Francisco. Looks like we're getting a little bit of damages, but most of it's right at the edges. Dave Hansen, Harold Reynolds, and that wasn't too bad. Jeff Russell, just right at the very edge. And then last one, And typically it's these last packs where you find this. And come apart, and it is Pat Mears. Doing that actually, I can't tell if that was actually, because it's not rough right there. So I can't tell if that's just a print problem or if that's how the style is or it actually did take damage. I don't know. Well, I guess it was damaged because you can see right there. All right, so what did we find? Well, first off, we did not find our 1 in 6 dugout dirt, which means dugout dirt should be in one of the next 3 rips, who knows. We did pull our first day issue, Mike Magnanti, with a little damage to it, but very little, honestly. We did pull our top Stadium Club finest. Nice chrome. This would be Albert Bell. We got our gold card, our 6 gold cards, to include like a gold Fantastic Finishers. Took some damage, but actually, Roger Clemens, you're not a gold. Get out of that pile. So we did get our 6. Varying levels of damage. It looks like this box is a little bit, got heated up a little bit, I think. We did pull 2 of these ML debut cards, which is a little different. Looks like it's opening day because it's 4/4. Was that April 4th, 1994? And of course, this one was the Bowman preview that we had gotten in Series 2. And what's really, really interesting, we got an error card, and I need to go look this up. If this is a very common error, but it's Kelly Stinnett, but you can't tell from the front because all the red foil is gone. His name's not there, and the Topps Stadium Club logo is not there. So that's pretty cool. It took some damage, but we look on the front. There's no damage on the front, minus there is no foil. So that's it. Our first rip of 1994 Topps Stadium Club Series 3. Good Lord. Got to remember exactly what I'm doing. I'm getting all miscombobulated here. Definitely a fun rip. And if you like these kind of fun rips, you know, the old stuff, new stuff, obviously the old stuff, you know, a lot of times you will see damage. It's just the problem when something's been sitting in a box for 28 years. But definitely invite you to go ahead and join the channel by hitting that subscribe button below. And hit the notify bell to know when I put stuff up, which will be daily. Also, go ahead and give a thumbs up to the video. The more thumbs up I get, the less damage I take. That's just the way it works. Sorry, I can't change the law. And if you have any comments, drop it in the comment section below. I appreciate taking the time watching these old rips. These are fun. I always hate whenever I have to pull cards apart, but still, you know, it does happen when you're dealing with older product. So I appreciate time taken, and I look forward to doing this here real soon. So until then, bye now.